Good Morning Britain's Richard Arnold believes late pal Derek Draper played a prank of sorts on him at his funeral a week ago. Richard appeared on GMB on Thursday morning alongside co-star Kate Garraway, who made an emotional return as host for the first time since husband Derek's death last month. Kate had taken an extended absence in December as Derek was rushed to hospital, after suffering a cardiac arrest. Derek was one of the UK's longest-suffering COVID patients, after spending 13 months in hospital after contracting the virus in March 2020. The virus caused long-lasting damage to his body and a number of serious health issues, while Kate told the show that in the weeks before his death, Derek was the most positive had been, with him also progressing in his health. Kate, Richard and Ben Shepherd spoke of wonderful Derek and paid tribute to him on the show on Thursday, as they talked of some touching moments at his funeral last week. It's then that Ben and Kate teased something happened to Richard at the service, and he went on to share the funny details. Richard confessed that he believes Derek played a prank on him with a cheeky bit of fun at his expense. Kate and Richard appeared to share that Derek had wanted champagne at his send-off, with his loved ones gathering to raise a toast to him after the service. But Richard revealed that moments after telling pal Robert Rinder that he was thirsty as the service came to an end, something happened that he was sure was a prank of sorts from late Derek. He explained, "It was a phenomenal swan song. So we're ready for Derek's swan song slightly uncut. There was a moment at the end of this extraordinary send-off for such a wonderful man. I might have mentioned to Rob Rinder towards the end of the ceremony I had a bit of a thirst on. I think Derek, from a damp cloud, decided to have a cheeky bit of fun at my expense. He said he wanted champagne, so a little tipple to raise a glass to the good man at the end. I was standing in the church and as I turned, this steward who was holding a tray of champagne, 6 glasses, just bumped straight into me. I was completely drenched from head to toe and the sound as all the glasses, this clatter of the tray, the flutes of champagne, and I was drenched. I had to wait a good half an hour before I left. When I got back to look after my mum, she said, had a drink." Kate and Ben roared with laughter as he relived the tale, with Kate confessing daughter Darcy could not stop laughing over the incident that Richard was sure was Derek. Derek's funeral was held last week, following the announcement of his death last month. Derek had been rushed to hospital in December after suffering a cardiac arrest, with Kate warned he had just 24 hours to live, while he held on for much longer. On Monday she told co-hosts Susanna Reid and Richard Madeley, Derek had never been in a more positive place than he was before the cardiac arrest that led to these events. It was the furthest from the spectrum of death we've ever been. Then it was one of those stop-the-clock moments. We were then told we had 24 hours but it turned out that he held on for a month. Good Morning Britain airs weekdays from 6 a.m. on ITV1 and ITVX. Follow Mirror Celebs and TV on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.